Jolly Gang. Sinner Plays Volume 3 is here. I am excited to share this tier list with all of you. Volume 3 has arguably some of the best performing videos that we've done to date. And if you're curious about them, if you haven't watched them, watch them. We have them linked. And to those of you that are new, hi, how you doing? I'm the JollyPotOGold. We're here to celebrate and commemorate all the games, all the hard work that we have put in this year. And to those of you that aren't subscribed, look at this number. What are we doing? Subscribe. Without any further ado, I've yapped your ear off enough. Let's get into the video. I'm so nervous. Why am I so nervous? The first game to kick off Volume 3. You love it, you know it. Undertale. Last time when I finished the game, we gave it an 8 out of 10. I thought the music carried the experience, and I still believe that. The question is, has the score changed? No, it hasn't. It's still an 8 out of 10. It's still an 8 out of 10. I think Undertale deserves that spot. I just remember playing it and my expectations being completely subverted. And voicing all those characters, that was also another experience. That was super fun. I know I've done it before on the channel, but I think Undertale, like really digging deep and giving characters their individual voice was a lot of fun. Shout out my nigga Papyrus. Let's place this beauty of a game in its proper place. Is it foil? Hell no. God no. Is it golden? I think if I play it a couple more times, it could get there. I think it fits right here. In B, right in between It Takes Two and Little Misfortune. I feel it's comfortable, it's fair. I think it could work its way up when I play the non-violent path. I think it could be an A or golden. My main points for Undertale and why I have it in the place that I have it. The soundtrack for that entire game is so energetic and so buttery. Okay, let me tell you. Cast of characters was incredible. I think each character in the game was made with intention and purpose. Some were given more love and more purpose. The art itself was spectacular. It was so cinematic for being a pixel game. It was awesome. I just need to play it again before it can move up. Comment your opinion. And we are going to be linking this tier list in the description so you guys can make your own interpretation of the list and of these games. Send it to me on Instagram, please. Send it to me on Twitter, whatever. Moving forward. The Walking Dead Season 1. Where do I begin? I think let's start at the beginning. I said this in the finale that I thought I wasn't gonna like the game. This game, it's up there. I genuinely, I think this game is in my top 5 games of all time. I say that for Season 1. The score I gave it in the finale was a crisp 10 out of 10. And I stand by it. I stand by that 10 out of 10. Okay, let me tell you, not only like I'd say its most popular title, and for good reason. I see why. I love The Wolf Among Us. I should have known. It illustrated that family is what you make it. Who sticks beside you when everything is wrong? And that theme was present from the start to the very end. All the characters felt like they were human, for better or for worse. And I don't know if you all have noticed, I'm doing a poll. I'm doing polls instead of spins now. Episode 1 of The Walking Dead Season 2 will be out January 2nd. All right, if you're not there, your butt stinks and you are a square. I think we all know where this is going. And that is The Walking Dead is joining the ranks of golden. Yes, baby, there it is. I still think Detroit, The Last of Us, and Infamous Second Son are in my top 5 of favorite games. It deserves this spot. The narrative beauty of all of these games, excluding Infamous. Infamous is up here because it's like low-key one of my favorite games. So I'm just like, don't worry about it. Moving on. The third game in Volume 3 was arguably chaotic, eventful. It's not only because of the game, but because of what was also happening in my life. As also a student, I felt the energy. Kindergarten, of course. Each character is fucking nuts. Nugget, that nigga's crazy. Bugs, why are you beating up on people like that? Cindy? The characters are what made the game. The playing experience was okay. It was fun, but at times it was extremely predictable and repetitive, the narrative. This is my fault. I wasn't looking at the hints, but in general, how we played the game felt repetitive. In general, the game is incredibly energetic, joyful, and humorous. The score I gave it in the finale was an 8. Thinking back on it now, it is a 7. I think that's a bit more fair, a bit more honest. I'm going to place Kindergarten in C tier right there. The game has more going on than BioShock. I think Kindergarten had more charm and more personality, but BioShock also very repetitive. It felt like it dragged on too long, in my humble opinion, of course. I think it is fitting in this lineup. Quite recently, I played a game, Bendy in the Ink Machine. I love this game. I know I've said it for like 90% of the games on this list. I think Bendy has the potential to be one of my favorite series. Excuse me. That being said, it's not golden yet. In the finale of Bendy in the Ink Machine, I gave it a 9 out of 10. I genuinely believe it still is a 9 out of 10. I think as I keep playing the sequel, and I think they're working on something else. I could be wrong in that. Fact check me on that, please. Actually, yes, fact check me. Games like BioShock, Deadlock, Bendy, where they take an old-timey aesthetic and they fuse it with futuristic elements. I'm an art nerd. Of course, I'm going to be drawn to something rubber hose and comics animation inspired, but making that a horror game? Oh yeah, you got me. Fun fact about Jolly, I used to not like horror games. I still find them completely disturbing. I've grown to have an appreciation for horror games. I was immersed 24/7 playing that game. Like I felt in it. The voice acting, the little audio logs, the way we were guided throughout the entire studio. But the one thing is how it played. I really didn't like it. It felt like a clunkier BioShock, but where BioShock lacked in story, drive, and consistency, that's where Bendy made up with it. The majority of Bendy was incredibly just, Bendy is going in A tier. It's an A+ game, in my opinion, but I think I'm going to place it right here. Where do I begin with Stray? We addressed the elephant in the room. In the finale, I was quick to give Stray a 10 out of 10. Do I still believe that? Yeah, I do. It had some of the elements that I was talking about Bendy. The world building, the narrative was strong. It played amazing. But the one thing that still kind of bothers me is the ending. It didn't ruin the game. It didn't ruin the score. I wish we got to see our main cat, I called him Stitch because we never got the name, them reunite with their family, the other cats. I know that's a big ask. I think it could have happened. I love this game. I love what I'm playing. And I don't really want it to end. And when it did end, I was kind of disappointed. But even then, there is more. There is more. There's more in the game. There's more memories that I haven't seen. There's more music sheets I didn't find. That being said, I'm gonna put it in golden. Detroit is still the king. I can't wait for the day I replay Detroit and I try to get the exact ending that I want. That day will come, don't best believe, but I'm replaying Infamous right now, live. I do that sometimes. You should join when I do that. It's just, Infamous is just that, there's something about it, man. It has everything I ever want in a video game. It's just the story was kind of both. I think this is a bit more fair. These are my top 5 games right now. Life is Strange, 6 men on the bench. I'm just saying, as far as story goes. But even then, the golden, I think they just surpassed the story. This is volume 3. If y'all are still here and y'all are watching this video, or y'all continue to watch my videos, sound off in the comments, bro. This community that we have built means so much to me, and it means a lot to, you know, my family, my friends. I just want to take a second and give everybody their props and their flowers, because Without y'all, this wouldn't be possible. And I just want to thank you for every single game on this list, from golden all the way to foil. As of recording, we are at 240 subscribers, and 500 is looking more and more doable because of y'all. But yeah, I just wanted to take a moment to appreciate each and every single one of you.
Thank you.
Tuning in off the top of the dome, gaming with Lizzie, popping up in the chats, all my people, Sci-Fi, Fluffy Oreos, Crow, Fire Drake, my actual brother Shiro Fim, my brother from another mother, DFS Dysfunctional. I'll be seeing more of him. But that concludes volume 3 of the Sinner Plays tier list video. Here's to volume 4. You feel me? By the way, if you're looking for someone to do any type of illustration work, whether it be for your YouTube channel, Twitch, social media, a commission done, here's my portfolio. We'll have that in the description as well. I do this. I make thumbnails, YouTube art, regular illustrations, whatever you need, I'm there. Instagram, Twitter, JollyPotOGold. Love you. Bye.